Continuing on with my series about the best version of each color for each season, let's talk about yellow. This one is going to be a challenge, I'm not going to lie you guys, because the cool seasons don't really have a lot of yellow at all. Yellow is a difficult color to wear for most people in general. I actually feel like it's the most difficult color. Like, even if it is in your palette, it's still very rarely a wow color on someone. But it's a very fun, bright, like happy color. It's also very trendy right now with butter yellow. So let's talk about how to wear it the best way that you can for your season. So starting with autumns, autumns have a lot of yellows. They're going to be more muted or deeper yellows. So more like mustardy, darker, richer, sort of like earthier yellows to almost gold. Believe it or not, even though a lot of yellows are pretty light, if they're also soft, they're going to be an autumn color because light and soft is still more autumn than spring. Springs are bright. For examples, in the True Autumn flag here, this is more of like an olivey sort of khaki beige yellow. The next season that has a lot of yellows is spring. So spring has all the like very light, bright, highlighter yellows. Also the butter yellow color that's really trendy right now is a spring color for sure. Butter yellow, cream is a spring color. Lots and lots of light, bright, like sunshiny, Eastery type yellows for springs. Warm springs also have those like extra warm, a little bit darker, a little bit softer yellows because they're a spring that's flowing towards autumn. You're a muted flow of any kind. I think the best yellow for you is going to be one like this, that it is a very muted, like faded kind of lemon yellow, because it needs to be a cooler yellow, which is like the least orangey, warm looking ones, and also very faded and dull for a muted. If you're a light flow, again, you're looking for a more neutral yellow. This time it's just going to be a very like sort of white pastel-y yellow. If you're a bright flow, literally just highlighter yellow, like the brightest but less warm orangey, more neutral yellows you can find. Those are your yellows. The deep flows and then the cool season, summer and winter, are where we start to get into trouble with yellows. As you can see, the deep flag does not have any yellow in it because it is really, really hard to get a deep neutral yellow. So if you take a neutral yellow and you add a lot of black to it, it's not going to look yellow anymore. It's going to start looking more of like a brown. You can't really mix a lot of black into yellow and still keep it yellow. If you want to wear yellow as a deep flow, I would actually recommend sort of like an antique gold. So a deeper, rustier, not super bright and like shiny light gold, but dark sort of antique gold is probably your best yellow. Summers, I hate to do it to you, but there really just isn't a yellow that I want to recommend. You are so muted and cool. Yellow is just never going to look quite right on you. If you must wear yellow, I would do the muted yellow. So a lemon yellow that looks very faded, like it's been sitting out in the sun getting kind of dusty and smoky for a long time. Faded butter yellow is the best one, but I still wouldn't really recommend it. Winters, unfortunately, I'm going to say kind of the same thing for you. I wouldn't really recommend yellow at all. I also still think color is supposed to be fun and you should wear whatever you want. So if you're winter and you're going to wear yellow, I would go for either the bright flow or a spring yellow that's going to be really light and bright and like intense, because you need that intensity. These bright flow yellows are probably going to be your best option, but again, I wouldn't really recommend it. I love you guys. Bye.